My people, another Sunday don show face o, another time don reach when we dey kill wetin wan kill us, corruption. Na time for corruption tori be dis, and make I welcome una. My name na Marvelous Oboman. Una welcome. Make I thank all the people wey call us and those wey send us WhatsApp message last week say the documentary wey we show una last Sunday make plenty sense to them well. Una do well wey send us message o. You know say we don begin our corruption tori season 3, and the time wey we launch am for Abuja, many big men dem and important government agencies bin come. But for that launch, Efcc, Icpc and police show say this corruption matter dey turn their belle and dem no happy with am. They come talk how the thing dey pain dem and wetin dem dey do to kukuma stop this ugly matter of corruption. Na him be our corruption tori for this Sunday. Abeg, tanda with us.
This na corruption tori.
Na EFCC first hammer the matter of how corruption dey turn their belle, and the person wey represent EFCC for that launch na Chris Oluka. Oluka say as things dey like this, say we suppose to dey shame say Nigeria don scatter the life and hope of young people with this matter of corruption. Him talk say no be spirit dey do corruption and people who dey do am no kukuma care. Him come yarn again say people dey thief public money, give job to person wey no suppose get the job, and other mago-mago-rich thing wey dem dey do. Oluka come talk say this fight against corruption suppose don reach level wey we go stop to dey talk am for mouth but add small action on top of the matter. As the matter dey take pain EFCC, they don begin hammer corruption and they don chop iron for mouth say they no go look back, say they must finish this corruption.
We have failed you people. Truly we have failed them. It's such a pity that when you recall how we grew up, some of us were from poor families. We never really knew we were going to be who we are today. By God's grace, because things were better then, and by dint of hard work, look at us today. I'm not going to say that these children have the same opportunity. There are people who have worked hard in terms of getting to school, but today, for many years now, they've not gotten any job. Everything boils down to corruption. This corruption fight is not just about our mouths talking and talking. We have talked enough. It is something that we do what? We have to put into action. At the Efcc, our most important mandate now is a refocus on sensitization, a refocus on prevention. A lot of emphasis had always been on the issue of arrest them, prosecute them, and let's see whether we'll get conviction. This time around, the emphasis is much more on preventive, knowing fully well that if we are able to prevent, it sends a greater message to ourselves. We will see the effect than that it has happened and we are now reacting to that. So the prevention is a very great, and we do this through a lot of interventions. We have what we call the anti-corruption clubs in primary and secondary schools. We also have what we call the integrity clubs. These clubs are in tertiary institutions, and we deal with them through the NYSC CDS groups.
After EFCC use verse talk the matter of corruption, na so their brother Icpc come chook eye for the matter. Akibu Garuba, wey represent Icpc that day when we open corruption tori season 3, say Icpc dey carry the fight against corruption enter village go meet ordinary country people wey this country belong to, make dem for shine their eye, because say corruption dey finish them, and if dem no kukuma wear trouser tight, e fit confuse dem o. Garuba come talk again say the thing wey corruption tori dey do, wey dem dey carry the matter of corruption go meet small pikin dem and school children and also country people, say Icpc dey do am. He give us correct informate say the commission don set up anti-corruption and integrity clubs for school wey dem dey teach our pikin dem how corruption they take spoil their future, and why they need to join body make them fight them.
We have to commend the effort of this Signature TV and MacArthur Foundation for bringing us this and for bringing in this type of program to our students. Like my brother in the Efcc is saying, we all have these clubs. We have them in primary schools, we have them in secondary schools, we have them in tertiary institutions. But we really need somebody who will be engaging them, like what Signature TV are doing. We may have plenty of clubs in our secondary schools and universities, but if they are left dormant, nobody is taking on them, they will be there dormant. But I really have to commend their effort for engaging all these anti-corruption clubs in our secondary schools. Icpc also has introduced and is implementing various grassroots sensitization programs. Therefore, the door of the commission are always open for collaborators and partnership, for collaboration and partnership with the stakeholders in the fight against corruption. At this juncture also, I urge key stakeholders in the fight against corruption to team up with Icpc, as no one openly can win the fight against corruption without the support and cooperation of the members of the public.
CSP El Mustafa Sani, wey represent the police as we open corruption Tori season 3, talk say if Nigeria don dey ready to fight corruption, say make dem begin carry their eye dey look themselves first to see whether dem dey clean. Im talk say police now don dey look themselves to make sure say any policeman wey shit for trouser na him go kukuma carry im hand pack am o. Im come talk say the case of DCP Abba Kyari na better example of shit for trouser and carry am for your hand.
The Nigerian Police Force has an internal mechanism to checkmate its members on any corrupt practices, and every member of the public can use that platform to report any police officer that has corrupt practices. The likes of Abba Kyari that had problems, the police had a mechanism whereby you can report those. We have the Provost Office, we have the PCB, that's where I head the Public Complaint Bureau of the Nigerian Police Force. We have the Provost Office, we have the CRU office in the police that you can easily report whatever you do. Corruption is part and parcel of all of us. We all have a special duty to perform to ensure that corruption is kicked out of Nigeria.
CSP El Mustafa come talk say e no good make Nigerians dey carry their hand dey make police to put hand for corruption.
Let me tell you that a police officer in Nigeria in 2022, a police officer's salary, the first set of police officers, that's what you call the constable, his salary is just 40,000 naira. He has a wife, he has a child, he has to transport himself from Nasarawa State Cairo to come to office. He has to buy food for his family. He has to pay school fees, medical bill with just 40,000 naira.
All the things wey these people talk come make sense well well to school children wey plenty come for launch of Corruption Tori season 3.
I have decided to shun corruption. I have decided to shun corruption. No turning back, no turning back. I a student, avoid corruption. A politician, avoid corruption. A civil servant, avoid corruption. Icpc is watching you.
This program is really good. I think what they've done for us, helping us with the corruption and everything, helping us to help people to understand what corruption means and how to stop it, inspiring students, young children, because children are the leaders of tomorrow, and that is why I saw it as very smart for them to start with children, so that we can help other people to understand what corruption is and how to stop it. Because Nigeria has been going through some really tough times. So that is why they started this anti-corruption agency. And I think that is very good of them.
This program has really helped a lot. And also it will still help more people because one, it will help to stop against the corruption in Nigeria. To also make people to know that yes, corruption is evil And if they continue like that, instead of Nigeria to reproduce greatly, rather to decrease in number. So please, I would like to once again thank the Signature TV and Makoto Foundation for putting up this show to stop the crime, to stop the canker worm called corruption.
If we join hands together as one, we can actually make for corruption to come to an end in this Nigeria, and it's like make better developments for us as people. When we learn how to behave ourselves instead of favoring others and then engaging in examination malpractices, we can end corruption through those ways, avoiding listening to our parents and listening to their advices. It will teach us how to be better people.
Corruption comot for Nigeria. Corruption comot for Nigeria. Abeg, we don tire o. Abeg, we don tire o. We don deal with us sotey, we don tire. We don deal with us sotey, we don tire. Say corruption comot for Nigeria. Corruption comot for Nigeria.
This na corruption Tori.
My people, una don see say good thing good, bad thing bad. You don carry your two korokoro eye see say this talk about corruption don begin dey make sense well well. As Efcc, Icpc and police dem don carry this fight against corruption for head. That one come mean say this fight don dey get head, even carry leg join. Wetin come dey sweet my belle well well again be say our pikin dem don enter for the matter of fighting corruption. That one come mean say my sister wey dey answer hope don dey for tomorrow. If you agree with me, abeg say hope dey o. Abeg make I close my mouth make dem no come think say na governor wey dey Imo State name I dey call o. Na here we go apply brake for corruption tori this Sunday. Abeg make una no forget to carry this fight for head. E make sense and na una get am. My name na Marvelous Oboman. Una bye bye yo.